The intercoastal waterway is dark brown. I stare into the white foam churned by the ferry's motor, pretending it's a river of Coca-Cola. My grandmother relaxes against the railing next to me, the sun on her face. I must have been about 3 in this photograph, my first trip to the island. My mother, taking the picture, stands protectively between the Atlantic Ocean and me. I can imagine her, knee-deep in the sea with her Polaroid camera, her long brown hair blowing in her face. I don't remember this moment, but I know this feeling. The salt air, the waves breaking, the sand between my toes. For 20 years, I hunted seashells on the beach and shark's teeth on the dirt roads. My feet disappeared into thick, black marsh mud as my toes scouted clams to roast on the campfire. I climbed twisted branches of ancient live oaks. I followed my mother and grandmother down seemingly endless trails, a heavy pack on my back. How much farther? I left the island for 18 years, but then Cumberland drew me back. I had become an artist, and her memory was calling to be my muse. Climate change was threatening her very existence, and I feared that she would not be there to share with my own children and grandchildren. Within the first half hour of my return, she greeted me with a huge eastern diamondback rattlesnake, as if to say, "Beware, I am not the childhood fantasy land you have constructed in your memory." But I've persevered. My love of the island and my love of chasing light collide to keep me going. I rise before dawn and trudge down many of those same trails, my pack now filled with cameras instead of camping gear. I fight off ticks, mosquitoes, gnats, and sand fleas. The smell of DEET my perfume of choice. I step loudly through the palmettos, hoping to warn the rattlesnakes, alligators, and wild hogs of my approach. It sounds like hell, but it is anything but. Other than my collaborators, I sometimes do not see another human for days, enveloping me in a deep level of solitude and ability to focus on my work. I can take hours to watch vultures pick a carcass by the marsh and the tide rise to cover the oyster beds. All the while, I photograph, taking small moments and pieces of Cumberland to preserve like specimens, in case she disappears.